Very good morning and welcome to Breakfast with Dan Walker and Louise Minchin.
Headlines for you at 6 o'clock this morning. Good morning, it's Monday, it's the 26th of April. Top story for you this morning is that India has recorded another global record of new coronavirus cases for a fifth day running, with more than 352,000 infections reported in the last 24 hours.
Hospitals in Delhi have completely run out of beds and some are missing critical supplies, including oxygen. The UK, along with others, is now sending medical aid to the country. Our India correspondent Yogita Limai reports. The UK's most senior civil servant will be questioned by MPs later on lobbying rules.
Simon Case is also expected to be asked about allegations of impropriety made against the Prime Minister by his former adviser, Dominic Cummings.
Meanwhile, Labour has written to the Electoral Commission to demand a formal inquiry into the funding of refurbishments to Boris Johnson's Downing Street flat. Our political correspondent Ian Watson has this report.
Now, Scotland will see the biggest easing of restrictions today since it went into nationwide lockdown more than 4 months ago.
Shops, bars and restaurants are reopening and people can travel across the border for non-essential travel. Our Scotland correspondent. It was Oscars night.
Yes.
Last night, overnight. It was a good night for the Brits as well as at the Oscars. Sir Anthony Hopkins took home the award for Best Actor, while Daniel Kaluuya won Best Supporting Actor and Emerald Fennell scooped Best Screenplay for Promising Young Woman. Nomadland
took home several awards, with Chloe Zhao becoming the first woman of colour to win Best Director. The pandemic meant it was a pared-down ceremony, as you might expect. So here's more from our entertainment correspondent, Colin Patterson.
No,
we might have to leave
not well enough, I don't think.
Yeah, not well enough to
by some
continue.
Stretch.
Yeah.
No, but we will be continuing to talk about the Oscars throughout the morning, and I've got my very own kind of like Oscars set, which I'm quite excited about, including some giant popcorn.
When you see it, ask yourself this question.
No,
do you think Louise's popcorn might be burnt? I mean, just ask yourself that question when you see it later.
Don't my beautiful set.
It's lovely. It's beautiful, Louise. It is
I've got a director's chair, but I have yet to have my name put on it, so I'm going to work on that.
OK, well, you've got a bit of time to sort that out. While Louise is trying to organise that, Carol's got the weather for us this morning. Morning. Carol?
Morning. Good morning, both. Good morning.
Right, thank you.
Shall we have a look at some of the papers for you on this Monday morning, about 8:20 this morning, asking whether that will actually make a difference, whether you're supporting it, and also asking whether Thierry Henry is sort of asking football fans to take part in that as well, and whether that could actually be, you know, quite a powerful few days where there isn't that much activity on social media from some of those biggest clubs out there.
18 minutes past 6. So from today, you can travel to Scotland from England and Wales and stay overnight. So what difference is it going to make to businesses? Nina is in Gretna for us this morning. Very good morning to you, Nina.
Good morning.
Got to keep track. Thank you, Nina. See you later.
22 minutes past 6. Now, rowing the Atlantic is a big challenge at the best of times. But imagine setting off with no GPS and only the sun, the moon and the stars to guide you on your way.
Wow, and that's what former SAS soldier Ian Rivers is going to do next month. It's all for charity and he joins us. This is quite an undertaking. So you've decided not to have any GPS. That's going to make it extremely challenging, isn't it?
You're concerned about being on your own for that length of time? What are you like with your own company?
So sort of made mental plans how to keep yourself company. What are you going to do?
Quite a bit in your life and your career, including during your time in, I think it was in the SAS, where you were held hostage during your time in the armed forces. I mean, in terms of, I think the Americans call it intestinal fortitude. You must have that in abundance.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Oh, yeah.
Very much, and best of luck as well. I hope it goes well. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And that's Ian Rivers. And Ian is raising money for a couple of charities as well, which I'll just mention if I can find them. I'll tell you about them later. Oh, no, St Michael's Hospice in Hertfordshire and the SES's Regimental Association Sentinel programme as well. So all the best to Ian.
27 minutes past 6, still to come on the programme.
Time now to get some news, some travel and some weather wherever you're watching. But before, just a little sneak peek, right? If you're a Line of Duty fan, oh, my word, you've got to watch 8:30 this morning. One of the stars of the programme is going to be here talking to us live.
Right now, let's get the news, the travel and the weather wherever you are. Hello, welcome back. You are watching Breakfast with Dan and Louise.
It's 6:31. It's Monday morning. On the programme for you.
I'm in. I've watched every single episode,
Caught up, have
including... I've caught up.
That was nearly a half-hour interrogation scene on the episode last night. Don't worry, we won't give anything away if you haven't watched it yet. I know Carol stayed up very late last night watching it and she's regretting it this morning. But we'll speak to Kelly MacDonald at 8:30 this morning. Loads fit on the show and also more welcome news today on the vaccine rollout. Today, 500,000 44-year-olds in England will be invited to book their jabs.
Over the next few days, the NHS will set out when everyone aged over 40 will be able to book their appointments. Let's speak to one of our decided.
She's got Monday covered, hasn't she?
She has. So that's for ages.
Sally is with us today as well. So trying to wrap up what was a really busy weekend, Sal, when Manchester City have got another shiny thing to put in their rather big cupboard.
And,
I mean, he's caught a few important ones in Super Bowls as well, hasn't he? So he knows what he's doing, but not one as long as that.
he knows how to handle the pressure, that's for sure.
6:42. Carol can look at the weather for us this morning. There's frost out and about again, isn't there? Morning.